In reference to his daddy, Lil Kev said, "I was born into this family. You just married into it." Church! In legacy news, Traci Braxton apparently left her legacy to her son over her husband, and it's created a rift between Kevin Sr. and Kevin Jr. Now, I've been thinking, and it's only a couple reasons as to why you would leave everything to your son over your husband. Number one, maybe your husband was bad with money and you figure in order to make your legacy go further, let me just leave it in the hands of somebody that is not going to be in danger with, okay? Number two, perhaps there's a facet of y'all marriage that's untold, and Traci leaving everything to Kevin Jr. is get back for whatever you done did to that lady during her life. Or number three, and this would be me all day, you could be my husband, I could love you, we could create a whole life together, okay? But if I'm the breadwinner and I'm being taken out before my time and you still able-bodied and able enough to find the next woman and create subsequent families, I'd be damned if I'm going to leave you a dime to be tricking on the next hoe, especially while my baby out in the cold. So I would much rather leave everything to my son, who I know will protect my legacy and benefit from it. And at the end of the day, everything that I did was for him anyway. Now, y'all drop down in the comments and let me know what you think about this situation, and we'll talk later. Church, in Prayers Up news, fans are concerned about Rachael Ray. Now, for all of y'all that had lives and couldn't keep up, Rachael Ray was filming her show, Rachael Ray in Tuscany, and apparently she started slurring her words while recounting a story about Tony Bennett. Now, I saw the video, and I saw the slurration of her situation, but I didn't think it was that bad. However, there's people online saying that mama done had everything from a mini stroke to maybe she was hitting the sauce a bit too hard. Glug, glug. Now, we don't really know Rachael Ray for health challenges or substance issues. You know, if this was Paula Deen, I'd be a bit more concerned, honey. If it was Paula Deen, I'd be like, do not pass go, do not collect $200, because all them years of that built up butter in your system has a tendency to run together on you, okay? But we don't know Rachael Ray for butter. We know her for EVOO, the good cookware, and the 30-minute meals that got me through my childhood. So, Rachael, girl, I hope everything okay. Maybe get some rest and don't let these people's comments on the internet steal your joy. Now, y'all drop down in the comments and let me know what you think about this situation, and we'll talk later. Church, y'all don't know how hard I be trying to not talk about Tamar Braxton. Over the weekend, when she was gooping the gays out their money at that Black Pride event, doing an old dance routine to distract away from the fact that she was sounding like Patrick Star under the sea. Yeah, I said nary a word, okay? I even sent up a prayer for her because everybody know that Tamar could sing her face off and everybody has a bad day. And clearly mama just needed some vocal rest, okay? But now she on the internet talking about Colonel Sanders is cheating on her and dragging some allegedly innocent lady into the plot line. And I'm sitting here rocking back and forth deciding whether or not to tell y'all the story. In the eternal words of Lauryn Hill, it could all be so simple, but you would rather make it hard. Now, for all of y'all that had lives and couldn't keep up, Tamar took a screenshot of the lady IG page and wrote, "Played in my face for a 25-year-old. SMH. Took my jewelry, took me to Turks, and all along had a whole tramp. I hate you, at Colonel Sanders." Now, when the alleged mistress got wind of her good God-given name being dragged through the mud, she responded and said, "There is no tea here. There is no truth to this. These allegations are absolutely insane and have consequences. Tamar, you are wrong. Period." Now, Tay, I don't know if the man cheating on you, but I do know he's been playing in your face for a while now and trying to become a star off your back, okay? Now, church, this is the problem with taking people out they element, because Tamar, if you just left the man at the KFC Frying up the good chicken for the customers instead of parading him around as your husband and a reality TV star, you probably wouldn't be in this mess. And if you let the truth be told, your mind would be clear and your vocals would probably be rested because you no longer being devalued, diminished, and disrespected. In the eternal words of Iyanla Van Zant, listen and listen close. Don't let these men's make you crazy. Now y'all drop down in the comments and let me know what you think about this situation, and we'll talk later. Church, let's do a math problem real quick. Now, Kim and Kroy have a house that's about to be foreclosed on next month unless they can sell the house themselves beforehand. Now, the house is listed at $3.95 million, but there are no takers at that price. Mind you, they owe $3.8 million on the house, okay? Now, Kroy has an offer for $3.5 million, but he can't sell the house because Kim refuses to sell for anything less than $3.9 million because she wants money left over afterwards to buy a new home, all right? Now, do you A, sell your house at $3.5 million and satisfy the majority of your debts before the house goes into foreclosure, or B, hold out for $3.9 million to satisfy all your debts and have money for a new house afterwards? Mind you, the house will be foreclosed on next month, okay? Now, that's the question that got Kroy running to a judge to allow him to sell the house at $3.5 million without Kim's permission. Now, Kim girl, I know you got a nursing degree, and maybe you just weren't in class the day they were covering math. But if you sell the house for $3.9 million and you owe $3.8 million on it, that only leaves you with $100,000, all right? Now, in the eternal words of Nipsey Hussle, last time that I checked, you were still married to Kroy, which means that he's probably entitled to half that money. So that's $50,000 for Kroy and $50,000 for you. Now, I don't know where you gonna get a new house in Atlanta for $50,000. So all I'm saying is that you might want to lower your expectations from a new house to a new apartment. Now, y'all drop down in the comments and let me know what you think about this situation, and we'll talk later. Church, now y'all know that my musical taste was formed from the 99s to the 2000s, but I still love me some ooh, 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 ooh. Rich homie Quan gone at 34 years old. Damn it, man, okay? It's a sad state of affairs, ain't it? But you know who I really feel bad for? His girlfriend, because the people online talking about she should have checked on him. Look, whether you realize it or not, we all end up in patterns in relationships, okay? And maybe that man don't always make it to the bed. He get home late, he sleep on the couch, he don't want to disturb you, whatever the case may be. You wake up, realize that he not there, life goes on. You got to get your baby ready for school. You see your man, sleeping on the couch. You think you put a blanket over him, let him sleep off whatever the hell he got going on, and you will talk to him later. Meanwhile, not realizing that will be the last time that you do that sequence of events, okay? Then you got the 911 operator on the phone stressing you out, talking about, do you have a defibrillator? Who got a defibrillator in their house unless they deal with old people and sick people on the regular? Now, y'all know that my medical degree comes by way of Grey's Anatomy University, and I ain't got nary a defibrillator in my house, though I know what one is. And while I realize that, that's probably a standard question that lady had to ask, once you understand the confusion in the girlfriend voice that she ain't know what the hell you was talking about, move on, okay? You are wasting time. Now, the word on the curb is that it was an OD. And they saying that he might have taken a bad pill. Now, y'all know I'm not well versed in, drug-based protocol. So suffice to say, it's probably more than a Tylenol or an Excedrin migraine. But I guess we're going to have to wait for the autopsy and the toxicology results before we know for sure. In any case, rest in peace to rich homie Quan, and prayers and condolences to his family and friends during this difficult time. Now, y'all drop down in the comments and let me know what you think about this situation, and we'll talk later.